Day today?
My day is okay. How is your day?
Just busy, tired, Canadian life. It's all like that.
Okay.
How long have you been in Canada?
I have been in Canada for constantly since 2014.
Till 2014, and you are from
I'm from Venezuela.
Venezuela. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I used to teach a lot of Venezuelan students before. It's always sometimes there are too many students from one country than from another country.
Okay.
I haven't had one for a long time. That's cool.
Waves. Yes.
Nice. And you're doing this for your immigration, I believe? This exam?
No, I'm applying for the medical residency, and I needed to in order to be accepted.
Okay, okay, great. And again, I'm sorry, I forgot your details. Which exam were we doing again?
IELTS.
IELTS, academic, right?
Yes, IELTS academics.
Perfect. And what is your requirement again?
Well, my requirements are like 7 in all components.
7 in all components.
I already reached 7 in all components except in writing.
Writing, okay. What did you score in writing?
My score in writing is between 6.5. Sometimes I go down like 6, but 6.5.
Okay. All right. And in other components, you're 100% satisfied, like reading, listening, and speaking. You don't want
In
that practice.
in reading and listening, I really don't need it.
Okay.
And like in reading and speaking, sorry, don't need it because mm, don't have any problem.
All right.
Like in listening, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
but only in the I you know that the IELTS listening has like 4
Yeah.
components.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes, when the part when you are like is usually the third or the second part, the ones that are more difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
When they ask for maybe 2 or 3, usually 2 people talking between them,
Mm-hmm.
or somebody like explaining something,
Mm-hmm.
and they put you like a list of options, but it's not like a list of 3, it's like a list of 7 or 8 options, and you need to pick from these options.
Oh, okay. I see.
This,
I see.
this exercise is difficult for me.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like matching lists, right?
Matching list, yes, but not the matching list that is very long. Like they usually put like 7 or 8
Right.
options.
Right. Okay. Well, that sometimes doesn't even come in the exams, so it's if you're lucky, you might not face it. But okay, we'll practice on that too. How about
Yes.
section 4? Do you do section 4 easily?
Section 4 is more is well. Section 4 sometimes is difficult, sometimes it's easy, but it's not a problem. But yes, why not? But my more my best interest is like the writing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
Because but it's not bad to practice these listening parts and also the maps. The
The
maps.
maps, okay. The maps are actually pretty easy. I'll give you some strategies once we are done with our writing classes. I'll tell you
Okay.
some things about listenings. Maps are, if you just focus on my strategy, you can score 100% in maps. But I do agree, matching question is kind of difficult. But again, we'll discuss some strategies in some later classes on that.
Okay.
So, when do you want to give the exam?
I'm already registered for March 28th.
Okay, okay.
March 25. So sorry.
March 25th. Okay, that leaves us with, well, we have this week, next week, and the week after that. So we got basically 3 weeks. Well, we're starting with 2 classes today and tomorrow, and you can see, would you have any time to write anything by tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, for sure.
that's great. So at the end of tomorrow's class, I can check your writing, and I can also, of course, we'll do some more coaching. Then we'll see what's going on. Maybe I'll tell you take more classes, or maybe I'll tell you you're ready. So it just depends. We'll see tomorrow.
Okay.
Great. For now, writing
You have your video off. If you know, I don't know if you
yeah.
prefer to do it in this way. Okay.
Sometimes it's a problem with the video. I can put it on, but then it causes some voice problems. If you want, you can shut your video as well. It's fine.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna start sending you some files. Give me 1 sec.
Sorry, I don't know your name.
Cheyenne.
Shailam. Where do you come from, Shailam?
I'm from Saudi Arabia. I was born there, but then I moved to Pakistan, so half life there, and then I've been in Canada for the other half. So I'm 31 years old now, and 10 years in every place.
You lived 10 years in Saudi Arabia, 10 in Pakistan, and 10 in...
10 years, yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I was born in Saudi Arabia, though. Alright. So what is your email address?
It's HARNALB at gmail.com. I can send you through the text that we have. We have a...
Oh, that's fine, I got it. I think you should get an email from me. Let me know if you receive it.
Let me check. Yes, I received it.
Okay, let's open that up.
Okay, forward. Okay, I have an essay topic stock. Okay.
Beautiful. So these essay topics are some of the these ones are very similar to the ones you will see in the exam. Many of them have been copied from the exam. So sometimes students go and give these exams, and I put these answers in here, put these questions in here. Good thing about IELTS is it keeps on repeating the exams, so it's better if you practice from this list. It's my favorite.
Okay.
Now, in this list you will see some difficult things. For example, if you scroll all the way down to the last page,
Okay.
you will see the second last question. Genetic engineering.
Genetic engineering, yes.
Yeah,
It's an important issue in modern society.
Now, do you know what genetic engineering is about?
Yes, genetic engineering is about modifying genes in order to obtain different plants and different animals.
Perfect. Okay, so you know that. That's awesome. How about page 1 and page 1's second question? Blood sports.
Blood sports. Blood sports have become a hot topic for debating. Okay, blood sports are like bullfights and dog fights and.
Nice. You know that's good. That's good.
And which one? There is another one that is we in Venezuela we have it when rosters fight. How do you call this here?
Well, that would be blood sports as well, because it's just fighting, right? So,
Rooster fighter and rooster fightings, and that's it.
yeah, that would be blood sports as well. Like in Pakistan, we have chicken fights. So
You have chicken. Oh, it's the same. It's the same.
same thing, yeah. So it's all blood sports because they can kill each other and there is blood. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Good. So you know these things. That's very good. Usually I show these things to people. They say we don't know about it, and then I'm like, okay, that's why you should read all the questions here and research on them. Some of them might come in your exam, but I
Yes,
think
but,
you haven't.
but I agree with you. Like some topics are very difficult.
Yeah.
Some topics are extremely difficult.
True.
Especially social, the ones about culture. Well, I will review your list, but some of them are very about the media. These are very difficult. Technology, yes, science.
Okay. You find media and technology, those kind of topics, a little difficult, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well. In this list you have all of those topics, so you can pick any one, whatever the hardest one is for you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna send you one more thing.
Well, the first one should not be explored by people. Well, these topics are difficult to discuss. All of these.
But you understand the question, right? You're just saying it's difficult to discuss.
You find reasons and arguments. Yes, it's there.
That's true.
They are not easy.
Yep, absolutely agreed. I'll show you a little structure. If you just put things in that structure, it shouldn't be that hard. We'll discuss that in a while. Can you check your other email?
Yeah.
I sent you one more.
Okay, thank you. Just give me a. Okay, just give me a chance. Okay. I received your email because it sound immediately. Okay. Okay, academic task 1. Yes. Okay.
Academic TT1, yeah. That's the attachment, yes. And if you open that, you will see a bunch of different task 1 questions plus the model answers with each one of them.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So this is really good. Some of them are just direct answers of how to write task 1. Others are detailed, like if you go to the second half of this book, you will see detailed accounts of how to how to do paragraph 1, how to do paragraph 2. Like they have explained it in a different way later on in this attachment. So very useful to look at as well. And again, these questions are much similar to the actual exam. Again, people sometimes practice from Cambridge IELTS books, which is gonna give you very simple questions. But this one is much better.
Okay.
Where have you practiced from? Have you practiced from Cambridge books or somewhere else?
I have practiced from. Do you know that there is a website that is called Road to IELTS?
Okay, from there.
And some of your examples are there.
Okay.
I also practice from. Do you know a website that is called Scott English Success?
I've heard of that, and then go too deep.
What they have model questions, and they have these kind of things.
Very good.
And also lately, I bought a book that is called Barrooms. I don't know if you're familiar with this.
Barons, no, don't do that. That's a very easy book.
No, but he wrote a book about the writing for IELTS, and I found it very useful. Maybe I'm wrong. It's only for writing.
Only for writing. Okay, then that must be different. I thought it's like for reading and listening and everything.
No, only for.
Okay, then it might be useful. Yeah. So then you have done a lot of research, and is your case one of those students where you're too confused about the different structures? Because I'm pretty sure you've seen 10,000 different structures by now.
Yes, I believe that my main problem. It's difficult for me to tell you what is my main problem. Well, I gonna tell you what is my main problem.
Mm-hmm.
I took the exam this last Saturday.
Okay.
I spent too much time in task 1. Like I spent like probably 24 minutes in task 1.
That's not too much. Okay.
And I wrote task 2, and I was able to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't edit too much. I couldn't edit task 2.
Okay.
And I believe probably sometimes I go out of topic or these kind of things. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's not just the task that you're having difficulty with. It's maybe the way you're organizing it, maybe the way you're thinking, maybe you're not sure about the structure. It could be one of those things. So again, we just need to build you up from the basics and do all the structure. And also, I'll show you how to divide time, how to count words. Once you know all the proper stuff, you shouldn't have those problems. If you still have them, then we'll diagnose what else to do.
Okay. Sounds good.
So your phone number, I guess, because I have 2 here. I just want to ask you, if I have to text you, should I do 9445 or 8?
This is my wife. It's 8107.
8107. Okay, cool.
I send you a text message.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna send you a book now, and that is my favorite book for IELTS.
Oh, you have many examples of task 1. It's impressive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. I think it has like 126 pages.
Okay, good.
Okay. If you thought that was impressive, you're gonna love this email that I just sent you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my favorite. Like I teach multiple exams, IELTS, CELPIP, CELBAN, many things, but this one is really the best book I have. You know.
Okay.
And if you can download that or view that, then we'll proceed.
Right.
Yes.
Frequently ask, what do I have to write about the IELTS writing? For you, this is the best?
Yeah, this is the best. You can see you have already downloaded it?
Yes, I have it in front of me. Yeah.
Alright, so frequently asked questions, page 3. I think you're already looking at that. This is just good questions that people are asking examiners. What should I write? How much should I write? Etc. I agree with all the answers here. Very well answered questions, except for question 3. Question 3 says, what happens if my essay isn't long enough? The examiner says it doesn't matter how long it is. It could be 230. It could be 270. it is okay as long as you write the right things. He's
Okay.
right. 50%, I agree with him, because he's saying you can write 270. Sure, you can write more, but you cannot write 230. You cannot
Okay.
write less than 250 because the guideline in the question says you have to write over 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't have time to count words, for example.
Yeah, after this email, I'll send you one more email that's gonna solve that problem. But yeah, so always you want to write more words, not less. So that's only one thing I don't agree with in this book.
Okay.
Moving on to page 6.
Page 6. Okay.
You will see 4 points at the bottom of that page.
Yes.
Okay. These are the things you're scored on. For example, task achievement. Did you answer the question properly? Coherence and cohesion. Structure of the writing. Lexical resource, which is your vocabulary. 4, grammar. Now, all of them get a 2.25 band, which means 25% marks for each one of them.
Okay.
Today and tomorrow, my job is to teach you coherence and cohesion. So you know the structure. Also, lexical resource is something that you're going to practice on your own from this book, which is going to be your vocabulary practice. You don't need to look at a word list. That's the worst thing you can do, because people memorize word lists and they don't know how to use it. But in this book, you will see how to use vocabulary.
Okay.
Grammar range and accuracy. This can only be corrected once you do more and more homework and I can see how you're writing.
Okay.
And same goes for the task achievement. When we do discussions and when we do homework, we can work on that.
Okay.
Going now to the next page, you will see some tables that show you what to do to achieve a band 9, band 8, whatever. You can look at them if you want to, but mainly you want to come to page 24 now.
Yes. Oh, okay. Page 24.
Yeah, 24.
Page 24. Okay, it's question types.
Question types, and you probably know this, right?
One particular challenge. Well, it is. This task one is challenging. I totally agree with this.
Yeah. But the questions it shows you know that these questions come in the exam, right? These types of
Yes.
questions.
Bar graph, line graph, pie chart, tables, diagrams, columns. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, let's look at the next page now. You will see a line chart on the next page.
Okay, line graph. Okay.
After that, you will see a model answer of band 5.
Okay.
Now, of course, you don't want band 5, you want band 7, which is on the very next page after that.
Okay.
So you can see the comparison between 5 and 7. What is the difference? Whenever you're free, you can read these two and you will understand.
Okay, this is page 26 and
27, yeah. Page 26 and 27, yeah. Okay, then you have page 28, where you will see model sentence structures. You will see how they have used different sentences for an IELTS 5 score, IELTS 6 score, and an IELTS 7 score.
Oh man.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes. Like band 6 are more simple the sentence.
Yeah. See, band 5 is a simple sentence too, but with some mistakes actually. Band 6 is simple, no mistakes. Band 7 is a little complicated. It's not that simple.
Yes, I don't write like this. I don't write this kind of sentences.
Yeah.
Like they put like striking similarities or.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, this band 7 plus means band 7, 8, or 9. So this thing is actually worth a 9, the way it's written. So for band 7, you don't really need to do this. But the point of this book is, whenever you're free, it takes a lot of effort for people to do the homework of writing, because they have to sit on a table and start writing. But if you're just lying down, you feel lazy, you can pick up this book and just read these things and memorize them. So far, almost all of my students have memorized the first part. A glance at the graph provided reveals. You can do that in every task one.
It's very elegant, yes.
Yeah. Same for other sentences. You don't have all the sentences here, but many of them, yeah. Next page, you will see the academic vocabulary.
Okay. Show. You always use show in basic. Reveal. Yes, rise. Increase. Basic. Okay. Increase, decline, fall, drop, decline, sharp, dramatic, rapid, consider, exponential, marked, sharp, dramatic. Okay, it's good.
Yep. Again, for the same writing, they're gonna show you relevant words, and that's what's better than memorizing a word list. Because when people memorize word lists, they don't know how to use it in the context of your topic. So yeah. Then you have test your comprehension in the next page.
Okay.
Test your comprehension are just questions based on all the explanation that they have given you. You don't need to do this because your English is not bad. It's just these things are gonna help people out with grammar issues or weaker English. But you don't do this because it's gonna take a lot of time, and we don't have that much time. All right. Then you will see other questions and same stuff for every other question.
Okay.
This will continue till page 105.
105.
105. Task 1 is going to be till 105. And if you have a pen and paper, you can write down that task 1 is from the start till page 105.
To page 105. Okay.
While task 2 is from page 105 to 185.
Okay. Page 105 to 185. Okay.
Well, that's it. Any questions on this book?
Well, I need to read the book.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to help out. Cool.
Oh, it's very extensive, this book. Okay.
Yeah, usually like some people purchase a writing bundle from me, so I send this to them along with other stuff for a cost. But of course, if you're taking classes, you get it for free. Awesome. Okay. Let's move on to another email. About the words, I'm going to send you something. So what do you do here in Canada?
Well, I'm working as a telemedicine assistant. Are you familiar with that?
No, not really.
Well, this is I work for a company here in Ottawa. They run the clinics of many family doctors, and they have been organizing like a system that these are like walking clinics where you can go, and like in these time frames that nobody wants to work or there is like a shortage of doctors, we go there because I say we because there are many telemedicine assistants, and we open the clinic and we receive the patient and do like the take medical history for the patient and do physical exam and report via video conference. Work to a doctor that is working from Toronto usually, and they see the patients through the screen and provide with treatment.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty fancy. So you guys have probably odd working times, like do you work on weekends and stuff?
Yes, well, sometimes I have to work on weekends or at nights also.
Okay.
But it's not like extreme hours. Like the later that I work is until 9.
Right. Okay. Well, that's not bad. So you need to now get this to do something else, right? You want to jump into another field, probably.
What do you mean?
Like you need this IELTS score for your license or for something?
Yes, this is what I need the IELTS because
Okay.
I'm applying to if I don't have these IELTS, I cannot apply to any program that is of my interest in reality.
Okay. Got you. All right. You received my other email?
Yes, I have like the writing paper.
Writing paper. This is the exact same thing you get in the exam, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
In the exam nowadays, task 1 I've heard is more colorful. They put different colors, but it's
They
the same.
put like a slip of color in the edge. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's that, and the lines are exactly the same number of lines you will get in your actual exam. So the formula, you probably have seen this on the internet. There's a formula for calculating your words. The formula is average of the first 3 lines
Okay.
multiplied by the number of lines you have written.
Okay.
For example, you write 30 words in 3 lines, for example. Then the average is going to be 10 words per line.
Okay.
Now, if you write 26 lines for task 2, 26 multiplied by 10,
It's
have
260.
Yes. So how that benefits you is when you look at this paper at home when you're practicing, you should print it out. If you have a printer, it would be a very good idea to do that.
Yes.
Then you write something, one whole topic, and then see the first 3 lines. Look at your average. Your average is not going to change. Mostly it's around 8 or 9 words per line. So
Yes.
let's say your average is 8 words per line. Then if you do some math, you will see that you would need 32 or 33 lines to go to 250, 260.
Yeah.
Now that would mean that when you're writing at home, you count the lines 1, 2, 3. You don't count the words, you count the lines, 33, 34 lines. And you put a mark at the 34th line. That way you will know that when I reach the 34th line, I have to finish.
Okay.
A lot of times we are writing body paragraphs and we're counting the words one by one. That takes a lot of time, and this is just the right way. Is this something that you are used to doing, or you do something else?
Well, what I do not exactly as you say, but I usually when I want to be exact, I count every word. When I'm in a hurry, I usually do 7 words per line, but I never count my average in the IELTS paper because I usually practice in common paper. You know, it's good that I can practice in this paper. I will be more confident about the number of words.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. See, maybe that's why it's the reason. That must be the reason why you're doing 24 minutes in task 1. Maybe the 4 extra minutes is because of this. Same for task 2. Maybe this should improve it. One other thing is, once you become used to marking that 33rd line for task 2, and maybe for task 1 it's going to be 22nd line or 23rd line, then you would know the position of that generally on that paper. So once you go to the exam, you don't even have to count it like this. You would just know, okay, my lines finish here, so you'll just mark it. And
yes,
then
you
never have to
here paper, and you know.
Yeah, exactly. So that solves that problem right away. You have a printer at home?
Yes, I have.
Okay, great. So you can make use of that. And then what will happen after today and tomorrow is we're going to do some structure practice, and you already have the first 2 emails with all the task 2 and task 1 questions. What you have to do is write on one of those questions, 2 of those questions. Maybe you want to do 10 questions, you can do 10, whatever you prefer. You can write on this paper with the strategies that we will discuss today. And you will take a picture of that and attach it to the email and send it in the class. You can send it during the class or before the class, whenever, but I'll check as our class time is going on.
Okay,
so that's how the online thing works there. Cool. Now let's talk about the structures properly. Task 2 is something we'll focus on, because task 1 gives you 33% marks in the exam, but task 2 is going to give
33%. Okay,
33%. Yeah. Task 2 is going to give you 67% marks.
It's much. I thought this was 40 and 60. It's not that. It's 33 and 67.
Exactly. You thought 40, 60 from the time limit, or you saw it somewhere?
I don't know where I obtained this number, but this is in mine.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's just task 2 is more value, so we'll discuss that first. Task 2, we have to discuss that in 2 classes, not just one, because we're not going to take too much time on that. But the thing is, today I have to explain you 50% of the concept, and tomorrow I have to explain you the other 50%. Because in IELTS, and this is the worst thing about IELTS, there is almost 7 or 8 different structures for task 2. So we don't want to cover all of them today. It will be a little confusing. But let's talk about the main ones. So you have 2 types of questions. Argumentative.
Just let me minimize the files that are open. Okay. Okay.
So you can see on Skype.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, two types of task 2, argumentative and descriptive. Do you know the difference between them?
Argumentative is most of the time like a discussion, and descriptive is very describe something.
Yeah, and in argumentative you give your opinion and you argue as well, right? You have another side and you're going to argue against it, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's talk about argumentative questions. I'm going to write some things down here.
You know, Cheyenne, another problem that I have is like, for example, you will have a look at my printing. Sometimes it's not clear, but I believe these are the typical questions. To what extent do you agree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? Yes.
Okay. So you're saying your writing is not clear.
Sometimes it's not clear. Yes. If I write in a hurry, it's not clear.
Okay. Yeah, well, your writing doesn't need to be beautiful. It just needs to be understandable.
Yes.
But I don't blame you. You are in the medical field, right? So that happens. Anyhow, for the time, like you're running out of time and you're panicking. Maybe that's why you're writing in a bad way. If you fix that, it's going to be better. But again, if you want to write beautifully, you have to keep on practicing.
No, I don't want to write beautiful. I just want to write, I just say that you can read when I write.
Yeah, cool. Okay, let me know once you're ready.
I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay, for all these questions, you have actually, before I tell you, let's talk about, because I want to, you told me so much about these different websites, so I want to ask you, for a topic like deforestation, let's say that they say there's deforestation, do you agree or disagree we should have deforestation? What is...
Yes. Yes.
What is your structure usually for this kind of question?
Well, usually, at the beginning, I was like writing, for example, do you agree or disagree? To what extent? Now, what I do, for example, to what extent do you agree? I immediately say I totally disagree or I totally agree.
In the first line?
Not in the first line. Okay. Usually I do an introduction. In the introduction, in the first sentence, I usually paraphrase because they always give you like a prompt of information and they ask you a question.
Yes.
I paraphrase the information, the fact that they tell you.
Yep.
And after I do usually like a connecting sentence. And after I answer the question.
Okay. What is the connecting sentence about? I have heard paraphrasing and then opinion, but connecting with what? Like connecting with the first sentence?
Yes.
Oh, okay, just some connection like that. Okay. And then you have 2 body paragraphs or 3 body paragraphs?
Usually I use 2 or 3 body paragraphs and a conclusion.
Okay, alright. And in conclusion you state your opinion again, probably.
Sometimes I forgot to restate my opinion. I said so. I like restate what I already like write in the essay, but sometimes I don't like. For example, in this last one, I didn't write again. I totally disagree with this. I didn't do it like so clear.
Oh, okay. Is that because you didn't have time, or you didn't know if it's important or not?
I know it that this is important, but I know it from recently, and I forgot.
Oh, you forgot. Okay. Just making sure. I just want to see how you think in this. And for body 1 and body 2, like for each body, do you do 1 point per body or 2 points per body?
Usually depends. For example, if I'm writing about agree, usually I try to use 1 point per paragraph.
Okay.
But sometimes I write 2 points per paragraph.
and it's as per your convenience probably. Do you know what is better to do?
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's better to do 2 points per body.
2 points.
2 points per body in these kind of questions, but it really depends on you. I mean, if you get it confused, which I'll obviously see once you start writing, then even 1 point per body is good enough as well. Yeah, so I was asking all these questions to see what's going on, and it looks like you're not very sure about a certain structure. Like you don't follow one straight thing. There's different concepts in your mind. So let's fix them. In these type of questions, we're gonna do the intro, body 1, body 2, and conclusion.
Okay.
4 paragraphs. In intro, I'm gonna write this down, and you can copy and let me know once you're ready.
Okay. Okay, intro. Okay. You put an opposing sentence.
Opposing sentence, yes.
Opposing sentence. Your pronunciation is very good.
Thanks.
Did you learn English in Saudi Arabia or?
Yeah, like Saudi Arabia is a multicultural country as well. Not as much as Canada, but it is. So my first words were in English. So, and then I do this every day, so it has to be good, right?
Okay. You know, in sentence, opposing sentence, and your opinion. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Let's say the topic is deforestation again.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with a general sentence, which means anything simple, any simple sentence. For example, you can say deforestation means cutting down forests. You can say deforestation has been going on for a very long time. You can say deforestation has many good and bad consequences. Anything that makes sense. If you call this paraphrasing the question, sure, paraphrase the question. Both are correct. But it's anything simple, basically.
Anything simple.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good point of view.
Cool. Now, what is your opinion? Do you think we should cut forests or not?
No, I think that we should preserve them.
Perfect. So your opinion is we should preserve them. The opposing of this would be that some people think we should not preserve them. We should cut forests.
Yeah.
So you can say that. You can say that some people believe that we should destroy forests for many human uses. And then your opinion. However, in my opinion, it is completely unjustified to do this due to several environmental reasons, you can say.
Several environmental
reasons.
Okay, perfect.
So we say what the other people think, and we say what we think. And yeah, if you're writing these points down, it's great. I'm also going to send you a template of this later with a detailed description of this, so you will be able to see that as well.
Perfect.
Okay. Sometimes people say, however, in my opinion, deforestation is not a good practice because of many reasons. Have you ever done something like that? Just say because of many reasons.
Yes, sometimes this is good that you touch this point, because I don't know, I don't have clear if I have to say the reasons or not.
Okay. It's very important to say reasons. Because see, if you just say that deforestation is my opinion, is bad in my opinion because of many reasons, so, well, it's a useless sentence.
It's kind of poor, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a useless sentence, because then if there are many reasons and you're not going to tell us now, you're going to tell us later, so why bother doing the sentence, right? We'll just do the sentence later.
Okay.
Yeah, so the examiner wants value in every sentence. If you're just saying many reasons, there's no value in it.
There is no value in this sentence. Okay, it's a good point.
Awesome. So, of course, when you say something like it's bad because of environmental reasons, you want to make sure that you talk about environment later on. If you say it's bad because of social reasons or economic reasons, you have to talk about social or economic stuff in body 1 or body 2.
Okay, can you repeat this part?
Sure. Let's say, like, there's many ways to say that, however, in my opinion, this is good or this is bad because of social reasons, because of economic reasons, because of political reasons. There are all these fancy words you can do. Whatever you choose to say here, if you say economic, for example, your body 1 and body 2 should be talking about economic stuff.
Economic.
Yeah. If you say political, it's political stuff you should mention. So before you write the sentence, you should wisely choose what you're gonna talk about in body 1 and body 2.
What reasons are you wanna use? Yes.
Yeah. That is something we do in an activity called brainstorming, which we'll work on later as well. But yeah, so far so good. Any other questions?
There are prompts where you have like more than one question. But we are not talking about this in this moment. For example, when they ask you, could you tell why this is happening and which ones, what can be the solution?
We'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole, that's what I was saying. Like it's very, like, IELTS is very complicated. Other exams I teach them in like 1 hour, but IELTS writing I take two classes for academic especially. So yeah, it's a very different concept than this one. We'll discuss that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now let's talk about conclusion before we talk about intro. About body 1 and body 2.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple. I'm gonna write this down here. Three things. Rephrase the same 3 things you did in the intro.
Conclusion. Rephrase general sentence. Okay. Rephrase opposite sentence. Okay. Okay.
And rephrase your opinion.
That's it.
That's it. I could.
And you don't say your opinion here in conclusion.
You do. As you can see at the end, it says rephrase your opinion. So you would have to repeat your opinion.
Sorry, I couldn't see it.
Okay.
Rephrase opposite sentence. Rephrase your opinion. Okay.
I could have easily told you that, Enrique, you have to rephrase the intro in the conclusion, but I wasted some time to write all these 3 things because I do want to emphasize how important 3 sentences are in the conclusion, just like these 3 sentences. So you have to rephrase each one of them. For example, in the intro, your general sentence may be that deforestation has caused a lot of debate all over the world. Now, in the conclusion, you can say deforestation has created a lot of negative and positive feelings among people. Just a different way of expressing it.
A different way to say debate. Okay.
Yeah. Now, your opposing sentence might be in the intro. Some people think deforestation is a positive thing because of several human benefits. Conclusion, you can say, according to many, deforestation is still believed to bring several economic benefits. And then let's say your opinion in the intro was, in my opinion, we shouldn't do deforestation because of several environmental problems. Then in the conclusion, you can say, however, I still stand by my opinion that deforestation is going to destroy this planet quicker than benefiting this planet. So
It's more harm than benefit. Okay.
yeah, that's it. Just rephrase three things, and that's that. Any questions here?
No, it's clear.
Okay, awesome.
And you don't mention, for example, if we said, okay, deforestation is bad because due to political reasons. You don't mention. Well, you need to rephrase this in an elegant way.
Yeah, like if you say in the intro it's bad because of political reasons, then in the conclusion you might have to say that. However, I still stand by my opinion that because of the huge involvement of government and politicians, it continues to be a menace in the world today.
Okay.
Yeah. Just anything different. And so, some people say, okay, Cheyenne, I said political problems in the intro, and I said government problems in the conclusion. So that's rephrasing. Not really. You need to rephrase the whole sentence as much as you can.
Okay.
Cool.
Sometimes it's not easy. This is a problem.
Come again?
Because sometimes it's not easy to rephrase everything. Like this is the real challenge.
That's true. That's true.
Knowing the structure helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to avoid basic mistakes. But okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to rephrase it word by word. Okay, you just have the concept. The concept is some people think this, I think this. Just to rephrase the concept. Again, I will show you a template at the end of this discussion, so you'll be able to see how to put the missing pieces.
Perfect.
Okay, let's talk about body, and you can write these things down as well. We'll discuss. This same structure applies for body 1 and for body 2.
Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Conclusion, body. Okay. Okay. And it's like a body. Okay. Topic sentence, elaboration. Example. Finishing sentence. Okay. Okay.
So let's say we're talking about body 1, and we're saying, well, let's say we decide to do both sides. Now, of course, in these questions, to what extent do you agree? What is your opinion? You can do one side or you can do both sides.
Okay.
Let's say we decide to do both sides. Then we need 2 points for body 1 and 2 points for body 2.
Okay. If you decide to do both sides.
Yes.
Like but this is an extra question that I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I don't have like a good template to say. For example, it's very easy for me to say I totally disagree or I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you have to grade how much do you disagree or how much do you agree.
You mean like greatly disagree, right?
Yes, because they ask you to what extent do you agree or disagree.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And when you don't like, if you have like an opinion that is like in the middle, how do you say? How do you phrase this?
By in the middle, you mean you support both sides?
Yes, that you wanna write the pros about both sides.
There's no opinion question, no argumentative question in IELTS where you are allowed to support both sides. You always have to pick one. Yeah, whenever they ask you for your opinion, you pick one. You can explain both, but you want to pick one.
I have to pick one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't both. Okay.
Same thing goes for speaking as well in IELTS. If we practice speaking, it's if they ask you, do you like Venezuela or more than Canada? You have to say yes, or you want to say no, I like Canada more. You cannot say both. Examiners want to have an opinion.
Okay, one side.
You want one side, yeah. There are descriptive questions when they ask you advantages and disadvantages of something. In that case, you have to do both sides, and you don't give an opinion there, so it's okay here. There.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see the difference.
Awesome. All right. So let's say we're doing our body one, and again, we're saying that we're gonna do both sides. So we're gonna in body one talk about our opinion, which is deforestation is bad. In body two, we're gonna talk about the other opinion that deforestation is good.
We are doing like discuss both views and say your opinion. No.
No, we are again simply doing the to what extent do you agree or disagree, and stuff like that. And we have a choice in these questions to stay on one side or do both sides. We are just deciding that we're going to do both sides.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree? And you can do both sides.
You can do both sides, yeah.
Okay. Let me write this.
Sure.
Okay. But you can agree or disagree. You can take both sides too.
You can take both sides, yeah. All these questions that I wrote earlier, to what extent do you agree or disagree, you can do both sides. But I think, yeah.
It's easier to say to take one side.
Yes, I think you mostly do one side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer doing one side as well. But I always explain this way, and then we'll see at the end I'll show you how to do it in one side. Okay, let's say in the exam you're unable to do the one side, you decide to do two. That's when you use the structure.
Okay.
Okay, so body one. Let's see. Our point is that deforestation is bad. What are the two reasons? One is environment, definitely. Any other reason?
Environment and well, like we say environment, and the other one is because it's gonna destroy the whole world. Like has so many negative impacts.
But we need to say something like how negative impact is, of course, environment, right? It comes back to
yes.
that.
Well, because with environment you can say because it destroyed the life of many animals, because it destroyed the environment where we live.
Perfect.
You can say many reasons.
Many reasons, yes. The animal point you mentioned is good, but let's try to keep it separate from environment. Let's say animals, and animals are killed when there's deforestation because you have to get rid of those animals. So that is one point. Another point is about deforestation itself, creating the environmental damage.
Yes, you can say also destroy the sources of fresh water.
Yeah, sure. We can. Yeah, definitely. Agreed. Now, you're gonna start with a negative sentence. Topic sentence is basically a negative or a positive sentence. In this case, you're being negative because you don't like deforestation. You're gonna say deforestation can have several devastating impacts. And of course, here I'm not saying several social impacts or political impacts. It's okay to not say it here in topic sentence.
It's okay. You don't need to say it in the topic sentence. You don't need to say it.
No. Yeah. We'll just say something.
In the topic sentence, you can be more general.
More general, yeah.
Deforestation can have several negative impacts.
Negative impacts, perfect. Then we're going to talk about our first point of environment in elaboration, or you can talk about animals, whatever you prefer. Let's say elaboration, we talk about environment. We say any general description in 2-3 lines. That is, when we do deforestation, trees are cut, and then trees don't filter our air anymore, which is why we have breathing problems and pollution problems. That is elaboration. And then you can say, for example, and talk about animals.
Can you repeat this one, please?
Sure.
Deforestation can have several negative impacts. Okay.
Topic sentence, yeah. Now in your elaboration, you're going to say that one of those impacts is the environmental degradation. Second sentence, because with the environment, with the deforestation, the trees are cut down, and they don't clean the air, which results in pollution and breathing problems for people.
This is the elaboration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now your example is supposed to be about animals. So now you can say another point is about animals. For example, when these places are meant for deforestation, the animals have to be killed there to keep the construction workers safe, which is how, and this is how we kill millions of animals each year all over the world.
But you change topic without doing any connection here. For example, environmental degradation. Trees are cut, and they are not able to clean the air.
Yeah, we will do a connection. We will not just say, for example, right away. We'll have one sentence, and when I show you my template, you'll see the sentence says another point relates to animal killing, and then, for example, millions of animals are killed, like that.
Okay, you go. This is because I have a doubt here. We are talking about one topic, okay, body 2. Okay, we are talking about the negative impacts of deforestation. We talk about the environmental, and now, okay, and you do the elaboration.
Yeah.
And when you do the elaboration, the next sentence you give an example, but this example should not be related with the previous elaboration sentence that you do.
Yeah. When we're doing this kind of structure, when we're doing 2 points per paragraph, then it's not related. But how you transition into the example from the elaboration is you don't say, for example, right away. As soon as you've finished talking about environment, you're going to say another point relates to the animal killing.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and then you'll say, for example, blah, blah, blah.
You don't. Yes, you're right. You cannot say, for example, and go directly because it doesn't have sense. Okay.
Yes. And good point. You touched on that too. And yeah, then you talk about animals. Now, you can talk about it in a very specific way. You can say in Canada, millions of animals are killed every year. Or you can talk about it generally, like all over the world, many animals are killed. But in IELTS, it's not a good idea to be either too broad, which is like too general, like just saying many animals are killed, or too specific, which is like 10,000 animals were killed.
Okay.
So too specific, too general is wrong. Just say something in the middle, like millions of animals are killed all over the world because of this.
Okay.
Alright. And let me know once you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. And then comes your finishing sentence. Finishing sentence is just one sentence at the end of this passage that is going to say thus, therefore, or hence.
Sorry, can you?
Yeah, it's going to say finishing sentence is thus, therefore, or hence.
Okay, thus, therefore, or hence. Okay.
And then whatever your point is, that thus, therefore, hence, deforestation has proven to, or it is proven that deforestation has many negatives that can ruin this world. So,
you are like closing the paragraph, like reinforcing that your opinion has like a sense.
Yeah. We gotta keep reminding the examiner what we're doing here, because examiners are human beings too. They make a lot of mistakes, honestly, in IELTS. So we told him at the start of this paragraph, look, this is a negative thing. We're gonna talk about negative stuff, and then we're reminding him again now that at the end, this is what we talked about. So yeah.
Okay.
As you said,
Is this proven that deforestation? has many negative impacts.
Yeah, that might ruin the world. Like you wanna make it different than your topic sentence.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll just add something that might ruin the world, or that might be harmful, or whatever.
Okay, good.
Okay. Any questions here in body one?
No, well, let me just review something. We are like in, okay, this is the example and this is the finishing sentence. Okay, good. Conclusion, you have the topic sentence of the paragraph, you have the elaboration, you have the example, and you have the closing sentence, the finishing sentence.
Yep.
Okay, and if you touch two topics, your example is gonna be connected. It's gonna be from a different topic, but it's or different point, but introduce it in a proper way. Okay, perfect.
And same thing for body 2. Let's say again in this case we're saying that we're touching on both sides. So in body 2 we're gonna say that some people think, on the other hand, that deforestation will bring many benefits. Now this is positive. This is what some people think. We have to say some people think that.
This is body 2.
Body 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then you gotta come up with 2 points for body 2 as well. You know, 1 point could be they can use the wood to make furniture. Another point could be they can employ people in this industry.
Okay. Some people think that on the other hand. Some people think on the other hand. Some people think comma. On the other hand, where some people comma.
Some people think comma. On the other hand, comma. That.
Forestation can bring some benefits. Be a specific in this topic sentence or not?
No, just again, topic sentence is never specific. It's also going to be very general. Like, they think that it's going to bring some positive impacts. That's it.
Okay, some positive impacts. I didn't know this difference between the topic sentence of the body paragraph and the thesis. Like, it's more clear here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, like in a lot of online structures, they try to connect it with. They always try to connect some part of the body with the thesis. So what did I mean for this one? We always have an opinion, right? So we're expressing that more in body 1's topic sentence, and then in the intro we also expressed the opposing sentence. So we're expressing that in the body 2's topic sentence. That's how this structure works.
Sorry, can you repeat this part again, please?
Sure. In intro, we have the opposing sentence and our opinion, right?
Yes.
So the opinion that we have agrees with the topic sentence and the finishing sentence of body 1. Okay, the opposing sentence agrees with the topic sentence and finishing sentence of body 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how all of this is connected. And in the end, we again do our conclusion and say, no, we have more disadvantages, so I still have that opinion that problems are bigger.
Okay. And this is, sorry that I missed this part because I was writing something. Okay. And you said, okay, I understand you do body 1, you body 2, and the next one, you reinforce your opinion?
Yes.
But this is a body 3?
No, that is conclusion.
That's conclusion. Okay.
Yeah, in the conclusion we say, look, we discussed this and this, but however, in my opinion, I still believe that deforestation has more negatives than positives.
Okay, like the negative aspects overcome the positive aspects.
There you go. That's better. I was looking for that word. Yep. Okay. Any other questions so far?
No.
Okay. Now, you need 2 points. 1 point could be for positive stuff that economic benefit because you're going to get jobs. And another economic benefit could be that you can build industries and sell furniture for the wood from the wood that you're gonna get from forests.
You can build furniture from the okay.
And one of them will go in elaboration, one of them will go in example, same way.
Okay, one is on elaboration and one is on example.
That's all there is. And then you do your finishing sentence.
Finished sentence. Okay, perfect.
Now this is how the format works, and you can definitely do this. IELTS says it's okay to do both ideas. Of course, the thing is, your opinion is that we shouldn't do it. So your opinion goes first. Body 1 should have your opinion, which is that we should not do it because of negative reasons.
Okay.
Body 2 should be the other one. And the tone is that body 2, some people say. We do not say that I think there are positives. No, we just say some people think. Also,
okay. Let me just clarify this. If you are using both paragraphs to say that I don't like deforestation, and you use one paragraph in body 1 you say your opinion, or you say that I don't like that, and in body 2 you say some people,
yes.
You reinforce that don't like also like deforestation because of other reasons.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you see your notes, you'll see that our tone in this kind of structure is that this is my opinion and this is why I feel it's good. In body 1 you're saying all the positive stuff, like it's coming from you. It sounds like it's coming from you because you're saying there are many positive factors.
Okay. And in body 2 you say some people.
Some people, yes.
It's clear that it's not your opinion.
Exactly. Another thing is the body 2 should be shorter because body 1 is your main opinion.
Okay.
And that's it. So IELTS says it's okay, and that's why I need to teach you this, because in the exam if you want to do 2, then this is how you would do it. But personally, I agree with you what you said initially. Personally, I see more people score more marks when they do just a one-sided opinion. So if you can, it's much better to just do one-sided. If you do one-sided, you don't need 2 points in one body, because that would be like 4 points in total off one side. So
you need just 1 point in one body and
yeah. And you still need the elaboration and example, but just talk about the same thing.
The same thing. Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Now I'm about to show you the structure, the template of that, how it's all written down.
Okay.
Then it'll become super clear to you. Give me 1 sec. Okay, let me know if you get something.
Okay, yes, I received one email from you.
Let's open this attachment.
Alexander writing practice.
You will see on top it says notes.
Yes.
Notes. And the notes are social. If you want to ever write, this is my opinion because of social reasons. Social reasons include anything relating environment, people, animals, morals, economic, political is right there.
Economic, money, jobs, political, government.
These were social, political, traditional, cultural. You can use in your introduction. However, in my opinion, deforestation is bad because of social reasons, or environmental reasons, or health reasons. And when you do the opposing sentence in the intro, you can say some people think it's good because of economic reasons.
Yeah.
So you can pick those words from there. This is also going to help you in the conclusion, because you were saying it's hard to rephrase sometimes. So you can pick an alternative word from here. Okay. Like in the intro, you can say, in my opinion, deforestation is bad because of environmental reasons. In the conclusion, you can say because of social reasons.
And it doesn't hurt you because you are changing the reasons.
No, it's the same reasons, because environment is one, and then social includes the environment. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's that. If you look at the question below, it says animal killing. A growing number of people feel that animals should not be killed, and that's the topic. Right below that, there's the structure.
Sorry, I don't see this. In which page?
In the same page, on the first page.
Okay, well, okay, sorry. A growing number of people feel that animals should not be exploited by people. They should have the same rights as humans. While others...
Don't worry about the question, sorry. It's just basically saying that it's not important, actually. It's just like animals, should they be killed? Should they not be killed? That's the question. That's an argumentative question again. And you'll see the same structure one more time. Can you see it says intro?
Yes.
Okay. Then there's a general sentence. These are the three ways of doing the general sentence. You can say something has been a topic of hot debate, something has been going on for many centuries, or something like animal killing is a practice that has brought mixed reactions from the public in the past. Anything general. Then comes your opposing sentence, which is some people believe that this should not continue as a practice. Then comes your opinion, nonetheless, in my opinion, this.
Nonetheless, in my opinion, okay. First time I see this word, nonetheless.
Nonetheless, no, okay, I'm going to write this down on Skype. However, you know however, of course. However, nevertheless, nonetheless are the same things, exact same things.
Okay, good. It's the same as for however or nevertheless, okay. Okay, good.
Okay. So yeah, then you can do your opinion like that. Then your topic sentence in body 1, if you see, it says there are many reasons as to why whatever can be beneficial for mankind. This is positive. Positive body 1, then body 2 is negative. Same 4 things that I told you are written there. All the words are written there to help you out. And that's it. You just have to look at this first and second page only. Not the other pages for now. I'll tell you when later. But yeah, this is how you would approach these kind of questions with this template. It's going to give you words. You can memorize these words, and it's much easier to write after this.
Okay.
Awesome.
This is body 1 and body 2. Okay.
Yeah, and there's the conclusion as well, by the way, if you want ideas
Yes.
on rephrasing.
Phrase your sentence to conclude, say whatever you did, not say in. Okay. Phrase opposites. Stand firm, I stand firm. Will benefit us or us to us. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions here?
No. Well, I have to practice.
Yeah, you would need to practice this a lot, and you would have to memorize them. If you do memorize it, it's super easy to write, and you will you will be much faster because you would know how to just start and finish sentences. You wouldn't think.
Okay, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Well, for now, let's take a little break, and when we come back, we'll do some descriptive and some task 1 questions. I haven't discussed with you yet, and I won't discuss with you today, discuss both sides of the opinion. Also, when you were asking me how to do 2 questions, we'll discuss all that tomorrow. But yeah, let's take a little break for 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Perfect, thank you.
See ya.